The FNAF movie just came out after being in development for so many years at this point. I've been a fan of FNAF for years, since Markiplier played it, so I was excited for the movie, but currently, as I'm recording this, it's getting critic bombed, with audience seeming to like it and critics seeming to hate it. So let's see if the critics are right or the audience is right. The plot is about Mike Schmidt being a security guard, with him and his sister Abby being in a costly battle with his aunt over custody over Abby, with Mike getting a job at Freddy. The aunt plans to sabotage him so he loses his job. So she hires a bunch of thugs to destroy the Freddy fast food restaurants so that way Mike gets fired. But they get killed by the Freddy gang, so yeah, that doesn't exactly work. Before this, we are actually introduced to Vanessa, an actual character from the game. It's clear that Vanessa has something to do with the yellow rabbit, and after this she basically tells Mike to stop being a druggie and throws away his sleeping pills. The reason why he's a drug addict is because his little brother got kidnapped and he blames himself. Mike takes Abby to Freddy Fazbear's, and the animatronics are surprisingly nice towards him, even though Freddy's giving them the side eye. And they even build a fort, which is a cute scene in the movie, and Mike and Abby leave afterwards. Mike takes Abby back to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza while he works as a security guard, but she gets shocked by the bunny, so for some fucking reason Vanessa tells Mike that she will kill him if he brings Abby back, so Mike doesn't after. Mike tries to talk with her aunt, but she's pissed, so she hides in her room. But Mike goes to work anyways, and he has a dream where the animatronics tell him that they can fix his nightmares, so he spends time with his brother. This dream sequence happens a lot, with the spirits of the dead children invading his dream. And he kind of makes a deal with Golden Freddy, where it's like Golden Freddy wants to turn Abby into an animatronic, so they go to their house, kill the aunt, and take Abby with them. In which we get a Corey X Kenshin cameo. Map had also appeared in the movie earlier, but Mike wakes up and finds Vanessa healing him, and finds out William is her dad. William killed Mike's brother, so yeah. William works as Mike Schmidt's counselor, and that's how he got the job for Freddy's. Apparently William's plan this whole time was to get Mike to join Freddy Fazbear's and get him killed, I guess, and get Abby turned into an animatronic. And him and Vanessa are running this. But Mike hurried to Freddy Fazbear's to stop his sister from turning into a furry. And after he stops him, William appears in his furry suit, so he tries to kill Mike himself. Vanessa tries stopping him, but William kills her. And Abby changing the photo on the wall so the animatronics remember what they did to them. And so they kill William with a cupcake and springlock failure and kills them. He then says, "I'll be back," and then he dies. Well, kinda. The movie ends with Vanessa in the hospital after being stabbed, and the post-credit scene is Golden Freddy staring at William while he's pretty much dying, which is pretty much setting up as the next movie is going to be based around FNAF 3. Okay, I want to say this about the movie. If you're a FNAF fan, this is great. But if you're not, it's going to be fucking confusing. Some complaints I have is with William and Vanessa. Basically, them being underdeveloped. If you played the games, you know the character. But if you don't know the games, you're going to have no idea why. Because William rarely shows up. He shows up like twice in the movie and that's it. And I feel like it would have benefited from both of them having a flashback scene. When William is calling Mike's name out, it's implied that he's Mike Afton, but they don't do anything with it. And there's Easter eggs to Dream Theory with the book. I will say the effects are on point. The animatronics look great. The set isn't too bad either. If you're a fan of FNAF, you're gonna get a kick out of it. But I don't see a lot of people who aren't fans liking it, since if you don't know the characters from the games, you have no idea what the fuck is really going on. Vanessa just basically exposition dumps near the end. Speaking of Vanessa, she comes off at certain points very unreasonable, with her actually threatening to kill Mike if he brought Abby back without explaining shit until literally the last 30 minutes of the movie. In the games, for example, you see William being a piece of shit and killing kids. Vanessa, while not having much development in the games, is implied to have been controlled this whole time. Again, it's not a bad movie, it just comes off like stuff could have been done way better. I would give it a 6 out of 10, it's not bad. As a first attempt, it could have been way worse. I like the fact that it didn't take itself too seriously, because that could have potentially ruined it. I would say it's kind of like a Mario movie thing, where it's like, if you're a fan of Nintendo, you're gonna like that movie. It kind of implies here too. But overall, those are my overall thoughts on FNAF movie. I hope you enjoyed, and bye!